We know Valentine's Day is tomorrow. It's the big show, and not everyone wants to fight the crowd of going out. So what do we do if we want to have a romantic evening at home? Well, event planner Jamie O'Donnell is here to help us. And you say we have to start with breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. It's Valentine's Day. What could be better than actually bringing a loved one breakfast in bed?
Right, right.
Super easy. It's not like you have to really, go into the kitchen and make a huge breakfast.
It's very daunting for a guy, though. You say it's super easy.
Okay,
intimidated.
I have a solution for you.
Yeah.
Everywhere has these adorable heart-shaped donuts and things like that.
Right.
You can actually, you can actually just do something as simple as that. It's really the thought that counts.
You see?
You put the heart-shaped donuts in a bowl, and that appeals to my easy heart.
And the thing about
awesome.
those bowls, they're everywhere now because of Valentine's Day, right?
Exactly. They're great to pick up. If you guys want to just invest in a couple of bowls, you can create a really great table and, have something really special at home.
So start with the breakfast.
Start with the breakfast. And of course, it would be even better if you wanted to drop a little Tiffany gift in there, surprise your loved one. Who wouldn't want to start their day out that way, right?
I know. Thank you. Take notes, guys. Take notes.
Exactly.
All right. What else do we have? What else should we do?
Okay, so moving on to dinner. Sometimes when you go out to the restaurants on Valentine's Day, it can be a bit chaotic, and it's not necessarily as romantic as you were hoping.
It's personal.
Exactly. So I wanted to show you that it's actually really simple to set up a gorgeous table at home. You don't have to be a professional to do it. And what's even better is I always say shop your house first.
Okay.
Really?
So I used a lot of collection of items. Like these are just little crystal juice glasses. And all you have to do is just go to the store, buy a few, 6 roses or something like that, and just stick them right in the juice glasses. These are ice cream bowls.
Wow.
Obviously, I had some clear cylinders, and then these are actually candy jars that have the tops normally, and you just fill them with water, float some candles, add some touches of roses, and you have a gorgeous table that looks professional.
And it doesn't take a lot of time either.
It doesn't take a lot of time and effort or money, because if you just look in your cabinets, everybody has more in their house than they think they do.
Because we know that Valentine, especially having a dinner at a fancy restaurant, that could be super expensive.
Yeah.
You could save money and impress and personalize.
And I like this candles floating in water.
Isn't this pretty?
Everything's on fire, but there's water underneath it, so if the night goes good or bad, you can put the fire out.
Exactly. What else do we have here?
So the other thing is, too, even if you're not comfortable in the kitchen, I kind of put a menu together that is pretty simple. Low prep times, maybe less than 10 minutes to prep it. Exactly. And then, like 10 to 20 minutes to cook it, and you have a beautiful dinner that's romantic for the two of you. So if you wanted to start with an appetizer, you could actually do a crispy prosciutto wrapped in asparagus.
Oh,
that looks so good.
6 minutes to cook. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And then a great pasta dish. It's a 4-cheese pasta dish, and then you just throw in some spinach and some tomatoes to add some color and some extra to it, and you have a beautiful romantic dinner just in a snap of a finger.
Is this okay for someone who just started dating, or is this a little too much?
I would maybe scale it back just a pinch if you just started dating. But you can definitely still do the same concept. I would just maybe do a few of the juice glasses and a couple of candles and keep it on a little bit more on the simple side.
What if you can't find all of this at your home? What is like the must-have out of everything on this table?
The must-have, I think, just some really
flowers.
The flowers, definitely, and then I think just 1 or 2 really great crystal in cylinders. You could buy those anywhere at Home Goods, TJ Maxx. And they're usually under $10, so it's not a huge investment.
We did have a question from one of our viewers. They want to know where can people go for your recipes and more ideas. They're asking.
Well, let's go ahead and hear the question, the actual question first. Let's hear this. All right.
For Valentine's Day, is it better to buy your companion flowers or candy?
Flowers or candy? What's the best? We only got 10 seconds.
I think if she's a chocoholic, I would go with the chocolate.
Yeah,
go with
chocolate.
that.
Or both, honey.
Or both.
All right, guys, we'll have more on this. Stick around. The DBZ will be right back.
Hey, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, so this week we are asking, what's the craziest thing you've ever done for love?
I heard a woman's life story one time, and so I went home and I made her life story into a picture and gave it to her 2 weeks later on Valentine's Day, knowing she would either run or stay.
You too can get your face on national TV. Just upload your video to the Daily Buzz channel on YouTube.com, and you may make it on national TV. But we're here with Jamie.
So, Jamie, where can people go for more information to find, to up their game, as Charles says, for their
I have
Valentine's
all
Day?
the recipes. I have your menu for success on jamieo.co.
jamieo.co. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. All right, well, I feel fully
I
prepared
feel like
now.
I want to take this whole thing home with
I
me.
like this idea, the donuts.
Don't touch it. Those are
okay,
mine.
I won't. Thank you,
They're
Jamie.
You're welcome.
Valentine's Day. It's tomorrow. It's the big show. Not everyone wants to, fight the crowds at the, restaurants or whatever. So what do you do if you want to have a romantic evening at home? Well, event planner Jamie O'Donnell is here with us this morning to help us set the mood. And look at this table. I mean, if this gives you any idea of what your home can look like, this is awesome.
It's true, and it's so easy. You actually can plan a beautiful night at home and not spend a tremendous amount of money and make your table look exactly like this, just like the pros, by just shopping your own house.
Shopping your own house.
Shopping your own house. We all have more things stuffed away in our cabinets and hidden in different rooms than we think we do. So what I did is I just went through my house and I picked out some vases that I had under the cabinet, and then these are just crystal juice glasses. And all you have to do is just drop a rosebud in it. These are ice cream dishes, and these are actually candy jars that normally have a top.
Wow.
Just fill them with water and pop some floating candles in there, and you have instant romance.
This is great. But, you're talking to guys out there. Solo cups do not
No.
make up for this. You got to get a real glass, right?
Real glass, yes.
All right, and I mean, are they called floating candles, or does any candle float?
No, they are actually called
floating candles.
Yes.
All right, so let's kind of start over here and work our way down.
Okay, great.
Or do you want to start the other way? Because that looks like breakfast. What works best for you?
Yeah, always start
Let's
with
do this
breakfast.
one.
Always start
Okay.
with breakfast.
You have to make Valentine's Day special.
Yep.
Just start the day off right and
Okay.
bring your sweetheart a little treat in bed. And, guys, if you're worried about cooking, don't worry. There are great options. You can actually just buy some really cute heart-shaped donuts. It's the thought that counts,
And you
really.
guys, that's okay for you guys.
It's okay,
All right,
yes.
good.
Especially when there's a little turquoise box.
That we can talk about later. Yeah.
Well, if you don't want to do something that extravagant, you can do something a little smaller. But it would be great to wake
Yeah,
up
of
to a
course.
little treat in the morning, of course.
Yes.
And
All right.
then dinner at home, you can make it really easy as well. Most of the items that I put together on the menu are less than a 10-minute prep time.
I like that.
Exactly, because you just especially being on Friday, you're going to probably be working and then coming home and having dinner. So less than a 10-minute prep time, about 10 to 20 minutes to cook, and you'll have dinner on the table and be able to enjoy the rest of your evening.
That looks pretty tasty in the
Yeah,
front
no
there. What
kidding.
is that?
This is delicious. This is crispy prosciutto wrapped in asparagus. And so all you have to do is just actually wind the prosciutto around it, pop it in the broiler for about 6 minutes, and it's done. And then just drizzle some balsamic glaze over it.
Okay.
Perfect
And
appetizer.
it sounds fancy. It sounds sexy.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah.
And the appetizer actually goes perfectly with, I actually made a really cute champagne, a strawberry Bellini. So if you want to give it a try,
Yeah.
it's all you have to do is just do some pureed fresh strawberries, top it with some champagne, and you're good to go.
And champagne
That's
is
excellent.
this is tasty. Champagne is a must for Valentine's Day, right? That's like the
Absolutely.
classic cocktail for
Yes.
Now
everybody.
you've got a pasta up there, pasta dish.
And the pasta dish, again, is really simple. Pasta cooks really quickly. So all you have to do is just throw, it's a 4-cheese pasta. You put some spinach in it, add some tomatoes, and you have a really beautiful meal. Add some rustic bread to it. Instant romance.
Okay, and real quickly, those desserts look delicious.
Yes.
Sweet.
So I call these Love Note cupcakes. So basically, you can actually cook the cupcakes in little heart-shaped ramekins or any ramekin that you may have. It's
cute.
And then just actually frost it, and then just right on there, be mine. You have some really cute Love
I
Note
like
cupcakes.
that. Now, Jamie, we got an email from a viewer. It
Okay.
says, "Dear Buzz Gang, I want to treat my wife to a very special 10-year anniversary dinner on Valentine's Day.
Congratulations.
Is it better to stay in or go out? What should I cook? Thanks, George." We're going to turn to you. You're the expert.
Yeah.
I would say stay in, have a really romantic night together to reconnect, and then plan a really fantastic weekend getaway to celebrate your 10-year
That's
anniversary.
really smart.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
And the other thing to think about, too, is, plan something at home for Valentine's Day, but then if you go afterwards, you're beating the crowd, and then you're not combining a 10-year anniversary and Valentine's Day on one day.
Exactly. I think
know?
it just makes it more special, and then you
Yeah.
have something else to look forward to as well.
Yeah, now you have some great recipes and ideas, and where can people go to find out about all
I
of
do.
that?
I have your whole menu for success for Valentine's Day on my website. Just go to jamieo.co, and you'll have all the recipes. You can pull them off right there and create your very own beautiful evening.
This is wonderful. I'm going to steal some tricks.
Please do.
For tomorrow. So,
If your woman ends up with this centerpiece, you're in trouble.
hey, maybe I'll just turn it sideways. You'll never know.
All right, hey, before we go, we do want you to give us a buzz. Call us 941-363-1271 so we can hear from you. And we just might share your message on the air. All right, there is more to the Daily Buzz on the other side, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey girl, ain't no